Peace, love, and positive life synergy. I am so happy. Hope you all are today. Destiny Stone. So I did a draw. Tower moment. In reflection of past self and future self. You're going through a transformation phase of building your towers on a strong foundation here. And you really don't want anything to become in the middle. So you're shouting out glory and gratification here in a transformation tower moment, building up your legacy and your power of your transformation of good intentions, not bad. So that's good. Now, you can't celebrate family because everybody's feeling a little upside down. So you have to disconnect. And sometimes that's okay. This also means a lot of grief that people are healing from during this time. So be mindful. And it also means that God is sad because he's feeling upside down in this. Okay? The glory of God is zero. And when nobody's praying and we're all just doing, that's where it becomes fuzzy for us all. And we can't build our tower moment shadow self. Because as a young Carl Jung theorist and a Darwin theorist, a realist, you can't escape that way. I was raised in my generation, XY Gen, they were raised Freudian, so oral, things like that. So let's do your destiny signs. I see a lot of luck in your present moment. Friendships, maybe that's your building tower. Live for today. So what I'm saying is you're praying, but it's only living for the present moment in this time. So I just want to remind you that there are other times of dimension that we don't even recognize. And you're dealing with those priorities within friendships and your triumphant cleansing reincarnation moment with strength in your luck. And you really want some compassion from your prayers that you're giving in. And I'm feeling Taurus energy, that's next. And the Temperance and the Hermit. That's what I was guessing when I found the Tower. Because in isolation with the Hermit, your lamp is shining only on your crown and not your feet. Now, if you're truly laying your life at Jesus, then you wouldn't feel upside down in your chakras. So the Temperance, so these are the waters of faith, and you just want your cup to runneth over, and you want the world to hand you because this is the Archangel Michael. And you want protection, and you pray in extra hedges of protection and healing prayers and all these things that people and things affect. So, and you just want the flowers to shine, and you want the triumphant, but he's working backwards right now, like I said, for the Fool. So the Fool card means that God hears you, but he's not going to answer you. Because you're not praying the way that he wants you to. So this Taurus will sit there triumphantly like a king on his coins. He'll have strength, he'll have luck, he'll live for today, and he'll have friendships. And you'll sit there with your rod and your staff, feeling upside down. Why can't you travel? Why can't you mourn the way that you want? The Knight of Swords. Eight of Cups. And we're at the end of that one. That's the Five of Cups. So you're feeling like 3 of your cups are down. Only 2 are fulfilled. And you want all of them fulfilled with the Eight of Cups. And you feel like there's a knight in shining armor coming in, but you feel like they're upside down and they're not praying enough. And you just want to get over this grief. And you will do anything for it. Or else addiction. You'll be chained and tied to the earth forever. Forever and ever. Death. Love is addictive. That's why there's so much sex. You're just going to continue to work harder. Building your coins. So you can get trust, is what I heard. You'll continue to mourn in the snow and in the winter. Under the stained glass mosaics of your perceptual minds. Queen of Swords. I will stand tall as a Pisces. And I will celebrate with you. And strength. Look. At least I got my priorities and friendships in order. King of Swords. It's telling me a lot. Page of Pentacles, only talking about money. King of Cups. Page of Cups. Where are we going to make our money? What's going to happen next? Political views. Religious views. Still being the mischievous one, I see. And the lovers are feeling upside down in these cups. So I'm going to put that up there. And Scorpio energy is very magnified here in Taurus. So that's the 2 men in my family. And you feel stabbed in the back. And you just want to get over this with the Magician. Playing magic with religion. Queens of Cups. Me still with the Queen of Swords. Standing tall with my legacy as the High Priestess. And you got the Age of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The Age of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So that means that the world still won't give you any of our staffs as the Fool. Feeling upside down with the Page of Swords. God's not happy. Even by the way you're praying, being blind to everything. And then my son drew on that one. That one's upside down. So I'm not going to do like a full draw, but I want you to see this spread. And I want you to remember priorities with friendship with your Tower moment, strength with luck, compassion with living for today. And so I don't want you to forget about prayer, but I want you to not forget about compassion for living in today. The past is history, the future is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. That's by an unknown author. And you can't get luck from God unless you make your luck here. So I get the Tower moment with all the money. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Thomas Jefferson. Friendship. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Walk beside me, and just be my friend. Albert Camus. So that's the same thing as like walk with Jesus. Have faith in your prayer. Have faith in your prayer, sis. I love you. Peace, love, and positive life, synergy.